taking the leap to do Southwestern was definitely intimidating because I was leaving this secure job with secure money to go do this thing where I could potentially make a lot more money, but there were no guarantees that I was going to. So the girl that told me about it was making good money, and I was a broke college kid. I was about $80,000 in student loan debt alone, on top of other debt that I had accumulated. So the fact that she had paid her way through school was definitely pretty appealing. I'd say the biggest thing that got me past my concern was my, I don't know how to say this, like my desire for adventure. The unknown kind of excited me at the same time as it scared me. And I knew that if I wanted to be successful in business someday, and if I wanted to just be successful in life, I was going to have to take risks, that playing it safe wasn't going to get me where I wanted. Yet taking the risk right then was the best time to do it because I didn't have a family to watch after. I didn't have a house to pay off. Like, the worst case scenario was I would have to take a semester off of school and work that semester and just go back the semester after. The stuff that I could potentially gain compared to the risk, even though the risk was scary, if I worked hard, it seemed like I could potentially gain more. So I was willing to take that leap of faith. It was ridiculous how much more challenging it was than I expected. The idea that you're going to fail more than you succeed was very, very hard for me to stomach at first, and I wasn't used to it, and it was very painful, and it hurt my ego a lot. It raised my self-confidence so much. And when I learned to get over the fear of failure and like look at failure as part of the process and as a learning tool and a stepping stone instead of this horrible monster that I used to look at it as, then when my relationship with failure changed, my self-confidence grew a ton because I stopped being so afraid of failure, and I realized that failure was just a way to learn and another step towards success. It's only a good resume builder. It's only a good money maker. It's only gonna give you those benefits if you're willing to put in the work to make it happen. It's probably the hardest thing that you could choose to do over the summer, but if you're willing to work hard enough and take those risks and the leap of faith and go on an adventure, then it's also the most rewarding thing you can do. And I think it's because it's so hard that it's the most rewarding.